Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I am going to try making a mixed nuts recipe. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try. This is for breakfast this morning. You'll need a muffin pan. You have to grease it. I have a lot of things going today too, because I'm going to be planning my chicken stock I got. And the chicken that I did, because they made me buy a whole chicken, because I usually use chicken backs when I made chicken stock. But I can't do that now because they don't like selling the chicken backs. That used to be like a waste, but women would use it like bones. They knew what they needed to make the things that they wanted to make. I mean, I'm going to have to buy some bones with bone marrow in it so I can make some beef stock, because I want it with the bone marrow. And food is so depleted in so many directions. Lettuces used to stay good for a whole week. I mean, they don't even last 2-3 days in the refrigerator, even if you have it at the right temperature. So I'm beginning to, these are signs that tell you the land is getting depleted. You can eat, but then you won't get the nutrients. That's why you have to take all these other ways of doing it to get as much as you can out of your food. I would not show you how I grease those because that was in a hurry. I would fail on my greasing. Okay, at least I can be honest about it. Oh, good. I can take my baking stone out this morning. Yeah, and I needed a skillet with it too. I tell you, the French bread is done much different than what we know today. Set your oven at 375. So when you, this is why I'm making sure I get it all down right for you, because I don't want you to end up making mistakes and then say you can't make it. I already see what I have to do, and I have to make corrections, because people who write these books sometimes, the French don't give them every little clue of what they're doing. All right, we need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I left it in here. That's great. That's normal for me. A lot of you are probably saying you use a lot of flour. You buy a lot of instant food that's loaded with flour. You don't even know it. So the only thing is you're actually seeing what goes in it with me, because I'm going to show you, because I don't buy those instant foods. Matter of fact, I don't think I've been to a restaurant in over a year. Okay. We want 3/4 of a cup of light brown sugar. And I'm putting all of this in one bowl, so don't think I'm doing something. How much did I want? Yes, 3/4. For you that don't cook, you have to pack this sugar in. Light and dark brown sugars, they have to be packed. I told you I was going to do the mustard yesterday. I was so tired I fell asleep, did not get it done. I have got to start my mustard today. If I don't, I'm going to tell all of you to start yelling at me. I have got to get, I just am running out of mustard. And I don't want to buy it in the store because I don't like what they put in it. I'd rather make it myself. At least if you ask me what's in it, I can tell you. Oh, I got a book on making mead. And my son said, "Mommy, this is liquor." Yes, well, he says it's like wine. I said, yes, but it's milder than wine. I said, I'll probably never use the cookbook. He said, oh, knowing you, you're going to do it. I said, you have that much faith in me? I don't have that much faith in me that I can do it. But anyway, I bought it. I wasn't going to let it get away from me. Okay. We need 2 teaspoons. Wait a minute. We'll add that in after. I'm not interested in that right now. Oh, we need a 1/2 cup of raisins. Okay, this goes here. As you can see, I've got my sourdoughs have to be fed too. I haven't even done that. I haven't even fed myself this morning yet. That's why I'm making these. So we need a 1/2 cup of raisins. Do you remember when you used to buy the little box of raisins and you would eat them? If you got hungry on the way home, you could go to the store, and I think it cost them a nickel or a couple of cents. I walked home, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, now, all right, we got that. Oh, all of that's going with the nuts. Okay. We need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I need another set of spoons. That's why my girlfriend got me a set of spoons. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still run out. You would think that, oh well, that's me. What can I say? A 1/2 teaspoon of salt. See, when you quit buying the stuff in the store and you start making it, you can actually see the difference in the food, the quality of food. A tablespoon of wheat germ. Okay, I'm going to mix all this up. Because I want to make sure the brown sugar is broken up. And listen, most housewives will use their hands at times in the kitchen, no big deal. Of course, I think a lot of the young people today who criticize things that we do would sit there and saw their great-grandmothers, they'd go, oh my God, some of the things, you know. But listen, we weren't sensitive to foods, and we weren't sensitive to this and to that. And, you know, put it to the side. I'm just trying to look, where do I want to put it on the side? I think I can put it on the stove. Okay. We need 1.5 cups of mixed nuts. Now these are unsalted nuts, and I did this. I picked up 7 different kinds of nuts. There's no peanuts in it. It's everything else but peanuts. And we want 1.5 cups of these chopped. Oh, so this was my own mixture of mixed nuts, because I like mixed nuts, but I don't like to have them salted. We get enough salt as it is. So as you can see, that's a nice variety. We're going to chop these. Now I'm going to coarsely chop these. Some of these nuts are round, so you're going to see me aiming for them, cut them. Once I get them split, I can work with them. I've got cashews, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pecans, walnuts. What else do I have in here? Almonds. Oh, the cats will have fun with that one. Throw it in there. Don't be bouncing that all over the house. I found a place to buy their toys called Kit Knit Box. Oh my God, they have so much fun. Amber does not want his brother to play with any of the toys. They're actually fighting over the toys. When the box comes in, Amber won't even let me take the paper off. He starts grabbing it. I said, wait. His brother's very patient. Those now. I have to say, this would be very healthy. If this recipe comes out, it'll be very, very nice. Because people like eating mixed nuts, then why can't we make mixed nut muffins? That's my whole thing. See, I have a sunflower bread recipe, and they don't tell you if you should chop the nuts or not, but the picture shows the nuts are whole. And I served it like that and it didn't work. So somewhere along the line, something was missing. So this is where I have to, you have to know what they're talking about. These are just steps that I have had to adjust and readjust, because the instructions aren't explicit, just like that European bread. My kitchen was so hot, it was at the right temperature and it rose within time. So it needs a proofing box to get it during that time. But if you have a cool... Look, I'm not going to have my cats chasing me. I will trip around the house with this. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of chopping. They're going to be coarsely chopped. They're not fine. It's just that you see a lot of nuts here, so I have to make sure I get them coarsely chopped. Okay, that's like a trail mix. Nuts that I make. Okay. We're going to put it in the flour mixture. Make sure they're coated, because remember, batter will hold on to flour. That's why. If you don't, they'll sink to the bottom. And you can use your hands to mix it. Nobody will die from your hands. God, I got nuts everywhere. All right, in another bowl. All right, they want 3/4 of a cup of milk. I am going to use my culture discard only because I'm running out of stuff that I need. I'm using this because, as you can see, my culture is way up there, and I need 3/4 of a cup. But they want 3/4 of a cup of milk. If you have your discard and you wish to use it in place of the milk, you can. I am not going to say no because that's exactly what I'm doing. Almost. Okay, that's my discard. You want 1 egg. You want a teaspoon of vanilla. And you need a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I'm using corn. I like the flavor of the corn that goes. I think olive oil would be too strong. Though I have other oils. But I need to make my all blend, so I have to be a little more on the careful side. How much I use. Did you see how much eggs cost? I have to look at you. I sat there and bought 18 eggs. Almost $9. Shock. And I keep 6 dozen in the house all the time. I wondered it would be cheaper to keep chickens. Okay, you're going to mix all of this together. Now you have to get a fork at this point because remember, when you mix muffins, you have to use a fork because if you mix it all the way, what will happen? Your muffins will flop. Here I am talking, I don't even know if these muffins are going to come out. Okay, you're going to make a well. By the way, my sons love those trail mix muffins that I made. They said that was very good the other day. They demolished them. And I joined them, they were just that good. Okay, pour this in the middle. Now, from the sides, because this is where everybody messes up. They can get up to this point, but this is when things flop each and every time. So let's get this right. I'm going to turn you all the way down. You don't need